We're the ones. Extra light, turn it up all the way around.
Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's a pleasure to have you. I am going to make it a point from now on to make sure that I review or react to a new song every Friday. I looked at the new releases today. Nothing really jumped out at me, so I went back just a couple of weeks to November 24th. This is the new song from Bladee and Mechatok. This song is called God. I know Bladee primarily from his Young Lean features. Three of them jump out at me, those being Night Vision, Highway Patrol, and Hennessy and Sailor Moon. I like all three of those songs. I've heard a couple of songs from Bladee, a couple of songs from Echo 2K outside of the stuff that they've done with Young Lean. I've started to get into the music that Bladee, Echo 2K, Young Sherman, Young Good have done on their own, but so far I've known mostly their work from working with Young Lean. I am starting a new segment on my channel which is called Stan the Advocate, where fans of a particular artist try to teach me why they like that artist and try to explain to me why that artist is good. So I found a subscriber of my channel that's very knowledgeable about Drain Gang, and so he's going to show me some of the best songs and explain to me why they're a force to be reckoned with. And so I'm jumping into this new song by Bladee and Mechatok. I don't know who Mechatok is, but I'm going to find out. This song is called God. Let's jump into it. I'll tell you what I think. Now with Bladee, I know that I'm going to be hearing effects on his voice. That's what he's known for. That's what he does. And I'm going to hear some synths, probably light poppy synths, ethereal sound. I'm expecting this video is going to be a lot of what I'm seeing already, where he's going to be the primary figure and he's going to be all in white with the eye makeup. It's probably just going to be shot after shot of that, which is fine. Already I like the way this sounds. I like the sound that these guys cultivated, where it almost sounds to me like a better version of new age music back in the day, in the 90s, 2000s. I remember listening to stuff like Enya and stuff, and I think I remember they even sampled Enya in one of their earlier tracks of Young Lean, and this was a vibe, but it got kind of passé. It seemed like it wasn't cool because older people were listening to it, or it was something that you thought of as being very close to elevator music, but it can still be made cool. You can still modernize it. The sounds themselves are interesting to listen to. So let's jump into this. Let's hear this.
It goes like this. All the way around. Like this or this. All the way around. That's it.
Wow, when that bass jumped in, this sounds very techno, very European pop dance. Interesting sound. It's very dancey. I'm enjoying it. It's got a good beat. Let's keep going with it.
We're the ones. Number one, I'm on top up on the throne, and I wait for the fall. I come down, there's no way around it. In this life, gotta fly. She's the
I gotta be honest, I was not expecting a dance track out of this. This is a surprise for me, especially given the way the video looks. But it kind of makes sense. Looking back, I just wasn't expecting this kind of sound. Maybe that's what Mechatok is bringing to this. Normally, when I think of Bladee, I think of slow, kind of light, lifted kind of music. But this is another thing altogether. This is sounding like traditional techno. Old school, good, strong beat, 4 on the floor, driving, danceable music. It's working for me. I'm enjoying this.
I can almost see it. Other side, but in mine. It goes like this. Love is like my drug. I'm yours. That's it. Turn it up all the way around. All the way around.
I gotta tell you, I'm getting into synthwave a lot right now, and I see synthwave influences on this for sure. For those that don't know what synthwave is, that's when stuff sounds really 80s. It's the kind of music that you expect to hear when you watch Miami Vice, or imagine someone driving in a convertible with palm trees on either side of them, and they're wearing like pink and blue ties and stuff like that. This is a trend that's getting very popular, and I enjoy going on YouTube and checking out synthwave covers of songs like "Hey Ya" or "Creep" or "Pumped Up Kicks." Go onto YouTube and type in synthwave in the search bar, and you'll find some really good synthwave covers. I think probably my favorite right now is the "Pumped Up Kicks" one. The "Hey Ya" one is pretty great too. But this is a current trend. Blade's on top of it. This is his most danceable song that I've heard, so I'm thinking it's pretty hot. All right, well, it's not a long song, 2 minutes and 25 seconds long. Honestly, I think it's a very smart idea for Blade to do this. I think that he's the kind of artist that works better with somebody. I don't think he works that great on his own. I think for him to work with a techno or electronic music artist is a very smart move, because they can work together, and this is the kind of role that he can fill in a song that really suits what he does. And so this was a good synergy. I really enjoyed this song a lot, and I expect that it'll be a more mainstream, popular song, so it's something that he can do to break through, because at this point he's already built a name for himself. Young Lean, that whole crew, Drain Gang, Sad Boys, all of those artists have now been in the game for long enough that they've built up names for themselves, but they have to think of what is the next move. And for Blade, this is a very smart one. So Bladee and Mechatok, first impression, I'll give this an 8.5. I enjoyed it. I'm going to look into more music by Mechatok, because I think that this was a pretty solid dance track, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Thanks for watching, and send me suggestions for what you'd like to hear me review next. Representing hard-working talent straight from Manhattan, New York City, I am Sean the Storm Grant, wishing you a very happy weekend, and expect some more videos either tonight or in the coming days. Peace.
All the way around.